What is up, guys? Kevin here from Salty Bottom Outdoors. Just got back, just got the boat covered, about to go park the truck. Had a great day dodging some rain showers, although it's started to come down a little heavier now. Y'all make sure you smash that like and subscribe button down below and come jump on a boat with me as we go right around the corner in my backyard here in the Upper Bay and try to catch some fish for dinner. And then join me back here in a little while once I get inside and clean and cook this fish. And I'm gonna show you a super easy, super tasty recipe you can do at home and don't have to bother with the grill or anything like that. So I'll see y'all after the video. Enjoy. Something just swiped at it coming out that little trenasse. Oh. There he is, there he is. Got him. I knew he was still in there. This might be a red or a black drum maybe. It's a decent fish, whatever it is. All right. It's a red. Nice. Looks like an eater too. All right. So this guy, I cast up in there a second ago, right off of that point, and he come out and swiped at it, but he just hit the tail. I just missed him. Cast in there a couple more times, and he smoked it. He was still sitting right there waiting. This guy's fired up. It might be cold. The air might be cold, but the water's like 76, 78, so these guys have plenty of fight in them. All right, that looks like it might be an eater size. Get him down here. He's gonna be close. Let's see what we got. Come on, you ready to come in the boat? There we go. All right. That was one of the targets for today. Rod tip tangled up. There we go. Let's see what we got. All right. So I was trying a new lure today. This is my first time throwing it. Oh, he was barely hooked too. He just came off. I'm gonna show y'all what I got here in just a second. Oops. All right. So this is what I'm working with. This is the Mega Bass Dark Sleeper. I picked it up at Bass Pro the other day. I thought it looked great, and so far I like it. I got a couple different colors. This first one I tried hooked me a nice keeper redfish, and I'm thinking that's probably gonna be dinner. Let's get him on a stick, make sure he's legal. 22 inches. That's what I'm talking about. I have to fill up the bait well because I wasn't really planning on keeping anything, to be completely honest with you. All right, guys, so that last little redfish came in this trenasse in this little bend back here. Caught him on this new Mega Bass Dark Sleeper. Now, it's not new, it's just new to me. And this is the 3/8 ounce size, and I just really like this lure. I've been wanting to try it for a while. Spotted it at Bass Pro, decided I'm gonna pick it up and give it a shot. And I like it. 3/8 ounce, it's got a weed guard on the top. The hook is actually behind the little fin right there. And the redfish liked it. I also have a really light colored one. It looks sort of like a baby, they look sort of like a baby whiting and a couple of those small fish like the killifish and stuff that swim in the surf. So I'm excited to try that out on the beach. I just haven't had a chance yet. I'm gonna keep grinding away, see if I can't catch a couple of stripers or maybe play with a few keeper reds before the rain runs me off. It is supposed to rain this afternoon. Right now it's sort of off and on sprinkling. So we're gonna keep hammering away at this bayou, see what I can find out. Of course, I didn't bring a cooler because the conditions. All right, so conditions. It is in the low 60s and not predicted to get any higher. It is 10 to 15 mile an hour winds out of the northeast, which is this direction right in front of me. It's been windy for several days. It's been off and on raining for a couple days. As you can tell, it's a little sprinkling. So I didn't bring my cooler. I was not, this was more of a scouting trip. But I got my small cooler in the truck. It's a short drive back to the house. But leave him in the live well for now. He should be fine. And we'll get him on ice once we get back to the truck. Make one more cast in here and see. Just see. Really hoping for some stripers and some largemouth in here, although I will not complain about playing with slot-sized redfish. I got a decent amount of fish in the freezer already. I just don't have any redfish, and I haven't had any redfish in a while. I got a lot of offshore fish from the last couple of trips. If y'all hadn't checked those videos out, I'll leave a link in the description, man. We had a blast with Captain Ryan Reed. Looks like there might be a keeper red or something like that swimming down the bank. Let's see if I can put a, it could just be mullet. I'm not sure of that. Someone's following it. There he is. There he is. Another red? I think it's another red. I don't think he's as big as the other one. I'm pretty sure it's a red. I knew it was reds that I saw tailing right there. Oh, it's definitely a red. Oh, it might be a keeper size too. Not keeping him though. Not keeping. Oh yeah, he would keep for sure. I'm gonna say 19 inches. Oh, beautiful fish too. Look at that. Look at the color in that fish. He's been back here for a while. Yeah, this one's a little smaller. I'm gonna say no bigger than 20 inches. Let's see what we got. Come on, buddy. Oh, he might be spitting image. Oh my God, yep. That was a nice one. Woo! What a beautiful fish, guys. I love when I get way back in the marsh and have those beautiful bright colors on them. Let's take a look at this guy because he is drop dead gorgeous. Here. Isn't that just an absolutely gorgeous fish, guys? I mean, beautiful. All right, guys, let's get this one on the tape. See what we're working with. Last one was 22 inches. This one is 23. 23. A little bit bigger. This one is going back though. All right. Come on. Oh, ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. That last one sort of followed it for a little ways. I saw his wake pushing. Got him. That's a bass. Definitely a bass, yep. I barely even felt the hit. I set the hook and I didn't think I had him. He's a little guy. All right. Now we're getting into the variety today. You got it good there, didn't you, buddy? Good. How did you fit that whole thing down your mouth? It's ridiculous. Little micro bass on the dark sleeper. See you, buddy. This area that I'm fishing used to be covered up with eelgrass, and if I could find a clip that shows you the eelgrass, then I'll put it in right here. And now this is all just mud bottom. All that eelgrass has died off, and the shrimp are nowhere to be found. So I switched up my tactics. I'm now going with something that looks more like a fish pattern, and the reason why is because in the wintertime, when the shrimp go away, these fish still have to eat. Terrible cast. These fish still have to eat, but the shrimp aren't there, so they focus more on fin fish, which that's what this mega bass is sort of imitating. Plenty of big blue crabs in here. Plenty of them. Dustin needs to come put his traps in here. There he is. Oh, I felt him for a second. I did not get a decent hook set. He definitely had it. Crap. They're liking this darker color. There he is. Little micro red looks like. Yep, little baby red. All right. Obviously not a keeper, but that's all right. I'm not keeping any more fish anyway, even if he was. There we go. Switched it up a little bit. Got my Southern Salt hoodwink on a 1/8 ounce keel weighted swim bait hook. That's the swamp gold color. There you go. Got your nice little redfish. See you, buddy. The wind shifted a little bit. It was northeast, shifted to dead north, and it picked up a little bit. So I made a little bit of a run, a little bit more protected area. And the water's obviously cleaner than it was. I was using a darker colored lure earlier. I just switched. I was using the swamp gold hoodwink, and I switched to the nuke juice. A little bit more transparent color, little red flake in it. There he is. What is this? Is this a striper? I think this is a striper. Nope, it's a red. It's a nice red. He was going nuts for a second. He had me fooled. I thought that was a striper for sure. I might need the net on this one. Look at that. Playing redfish is working out today. Right in this little, I mean, just this, the mouth of this tiniest little Trinas. Stay away from the trolling motor. There we go. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to grab the net for this guy. Let's see. All right. Grab the net right quick. Beautiful blue tail on him. Let's see. Oh, he choked it too. There was no way he was getting off. He absolutely choked that one. All right. There we go. Another redfish. That's 3 on the day so far, boys. He absolutely hammered that Southern Salt hoodwink. Good God, it is. Look at that. Look at that. That Southern Salt hoodwink is all the way down his throat. All right. Beautiful redfish. About the same size as the other one. I'm going to say about 23 inches. Give or take a little bit. Let's get him unhooked right quick. Luckily, it is right in the top of the roof of the mouth, so it's not going to hurt him at all. There we go. Beautiful redfish on the Southern Salt hoodwink. 22, a little over 22. Just caught that on the nuke juice Southern Salt hoodwink. If y'all are interested in these, I have a discount code. 10% off everything on Southern Salt's website using code SALTY10. Make sure you go check them out. Got a link in the description. Let's get this guy a good release. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And I mean, just this tiny little Trinas back in his pocket. Nothing really going on. There he is. Oh, that's a trout. My God. And that's a decent one too. That's a nice trout, guys. That is a stud trout. Oh, I might have to net him. That's a decent size one. I'm gonna net him. Oh, that's a nice trout. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Boys, look at this trout. Absolutely choked the hoodwink too. I mean, choked it. Check this trout out, guys. Look at this thing. Come on. Look at this trout, guys. That's the longest trout I've caught in a while, and it's strong too. All right, come on. I'm trying not to hurt you. I'm gonna put you back. Look at the size of that trout. That is a 21-inch trout. Beautiful. On the nuke juice from Hoodwink. Once again, putting in work. What a beautiful fish. Absolutely gorgeous fish. Putting in work with the Hoodwink on a cloudy day. We're gonna get this one back. Oh! I was gonna try to do a nice, smooth, you know, not throw you in the water release, but he was ready. Once again, Southern Salt Hoodwink. Just, I mean, look at these conditions. It's literally raining now. I mean, it's terrible conditions. And I'm still catching these nice fish too. It's not a whole bunch of throwbacks either. So go pick you up a couple of packs. Salty 10 on Southern Salt's webpage. We'll get you 10% off all tackle and gear. So y'all go check that out. I'm gonna see if I can't hang another big trout before this rain drives me off. I mean, I got my rain jacket on. What's up, guys? Back at the house, got my redfish cleaned up. I didn't film the clean because, well, it's raining. It started raining on me before I ever left the water. So I just went ahead and got it cleaned up real quick. I got my fillets here inside. I'll show you all what I'm doing. I was planning on doing it on the grill, but like I said, it's raining. So this is a very easy, quick, and clean recipe. If you want some redfish on the half shell, let's jump right into it. All right, so I got my redfish over here. I kind of butchered one. Like I said, I was in a hurry, but still gonna taste just as good. We're gonna hit a little avocado oil, and I'll line the pan because I can just roll the skin up in the foil when I'm done. Makes it easier for cleanup. Take the redfish fillets, pop them down there, make sure they got that avocado oil underneath them so they don't stick too bad. All right, so right here, I have a little butter and garlic melted together. Just coat that fillet pretty good. It's also gonna help season and stick to it. Seasoning I'm using today is just the Tony Chachere's blackened seasoning. All right. So now this is going to go in the oven at 475 for about 15 to 20 minutes until it flakes with a fork. So just took the fish out the oven. Last thing you got to do, hit it with a little lemon. All right, guys, last thing to do, got to try a bite. Now don't get me wrong, I know it's hard to mess up redfish because it's such a tasty fish, but for 20 minutes and an oven baked recipe, that's killer. Y'all try this recipe out. It's super easy, super fast. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button down below. I'm gonna go sit down and eat my dinner and then work on editing this video, and I'll see y'all next time right here on Salty Bottom Outdoors.